Hello, dear students. Good evening. Today we are going to discuss some important literary terms plot, character, characterization, symbol, canon, post-colonialism, defamiliarization, myth, etc. So, friends, first of all, I would like to welcome you to our YouTube channel. Through our YouTube channel, we try to provide you video lectures on topics related to English literature, English grammar, etc. So here in this YouTube video, we are going to discuss some important literary terms, or we can say glossary. As you know that before reading any literary work like short story, novel, or any drama, we should be familiar with these elements like plot, character, characterization, symbol, canon, post-colonialism, defamiliarization, etc. Because all these elements are important elements which are integral part of any literary work. So today we are going to discuss these literary terms which have been used in the novel Kanthapura by Raja Rao. Let us see one by one these literary terms, how the novelist Raja Rao uses these elements and how he perfectly knits his plot with the help of these literary terms. So first of all we discuss plot. So here the question arises, what is plot? The simple definition of plot we can say is that this is the logical sequence of some events and incidents which are described or shown in any literary work. कि किसी भी literary work में जो घटनाएं हैं उनका कारण सहित और एक कोई भी घटना उसमें है, जितने भी इंसिडेंट्स हैं, इवेंट्स हैं, which are described in such a way that there is a certain reason behind these incidents, and the smooth flow of these incidents depends upon many incidents which are interrelated. So the definition of the plot is the organization and arrangement of these literary events in any literary work. So घटना और जो भी इंसिडेंट होता है उनका ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और उनका जो एक लॉजिकल अरेंजमेंट होती है उसी को जो है प्लॉट कहा जाता है. A simple plot leaves little scope for the element of suspense. So here arises another question. What is a simple plot? As students of literature, you must be aware about elements of a novel or the writings of E.M. Forster, aspects of novel. In his literary work, Aspects of Novel, E.M. Forster discusses about the kind of plots, and in that literary work in that literary work Aspects of Novel, he discusses about a simple plot and a complex plot. So a simple plot leaves little scope for the element of suspense, and there comes no reversal of fortune in the life of the central character. So simple plot is simple in the sense that there is not any element of suspense, and the audiences or the readers do not expect what is about to happen. There is a simple story which runs on single line and comes to an end without the reversal of fortune in the life of the central character or major character. On the other hand, in a simple on the other hand, in a complex plot, there is the principal element of probability, and it is strictly followed. In a complex plot, an audience or reader is always anxious to know what is about to happen. There remains suspense in a complex plot from the beginning to the end. A reader always expects what is going to happen next, and the catastrophe or the conclusion of the novel or any literary work comes to an end through a reversal in the fortune of the protagonist. There is the reversal of fortune in the life of a central character in that kind of plot. So this is called complex plot, in which there is a reversal of fortune in the life of a character. And the simple plot, on the other hand, we know that there is no reversal of fortune in the life of the central protagonist. So this was about plot. This is a logical sequencing of events or incidents which occur in any literary work. Next literary term is character. As you all know that when you see any movie or any drama or any serial, you find man, women as participants in that program. So the participants of any program are called character. A dramatist persona depicted in works of literature or cinema is called character. A good dramatist persona who performs dramatic activities in any literary work or any cinematic movie, etc., is called character. E.M. Forster, as we have already discussed, in aspects of novel, makes an influential though disputable distinction between flat and round characters. As E.M. Forster categorizes plot as simple plot and uh, complex plot, in the same way he categorizes character as simple as a flat character and as um, complex characters. So flat characters are basically caricatures, whereas round characters are more complex and complete creations that grow during the course of the action in, in the plot. So first of all, we differentiate between a flat character and a complex character. Flat character is one caricature whose life remains the same throughout the plot, and on the other hand, in the life of a complex character, there is a constant growing during the course of the action in any novel or any dramatic work. As we know, in the novel Kanthapura by Raja Rao, characters like Murthy, Ratna, Paryarachna, Rangama, etc. are fully described and developed and come under the category of round characters. So this is the category of flat and round characters. And in this novel Kanthapura, there are major characters like Murthy, Ratna, Paryarachna, Rangama, etc. They are fully described and developed characters. And these come under the category of round characters. There are certain changes in their lives throughout the novel. On the other hand, there are characters like Bhat, Waterfall Venkama, Advocate Sankar, and these all characters lack complexity and dynamism in their character, and so they are considered in the category of flat characters. There is no change in their character from beginning to the end. So this is called correct. This was about the literary term character, which are of two kinds: flat characters and round characters. Third literary term is characterization. So characterization is that technique or that process of creating different kinds of characters in any literary work by any writer. A writer's art of characterization is judged by the techniques of telling and showing. The characterization is a technique in which writer tries to tell us about his characters and he tries to show us about his characters. Showing means allowing description, action, conversation between characters. तो जो शोविंग होता है, जो दृश्य आपके सामने होता है, करेक्टराइजेशन की जो कला है उसमें आपके सामने कैरेक्टर्स का डिस्क्रिप्शन, उनका वर्णन किया जाता है, उनके एक्शन के बारे में आपको दिखाया जाता है शोविंग में, और जो है उनकी कन्वर्सेशन जो होती है, वार्तालाप, डायलॉग्स होते हैं, उनको दिखाया जाता है कैरेक्टर्स के बीच में, एंड समटाइम्स नरेशन, और कई बार उनका वर्णन भी जो है आपके सामने कर दिया जाता है टू क्रिएट एन इमेज ऑफ द कैरेक्टर इन द माइंड ऑफ द रीडर और ऑडियंस, कि हमारे माइंड में जो है कैरेक्टर के बारे में जो कोई इमेज डेवलप होती है, उसके लिए जो है इन टेक्निक्स का प्रयोग किया जाता है. ऑन द अदर हैंड, टेलिंग इन्वॉल्व्स डायरेक्ट इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ ए कैरेक्टर. In this technique, the novelist or the dramatist introduces his characters directly with the help of comments from himself or working as an omnipresent narrator। तो इस प्रकार का जो टेलिंग होती है उसमें डायरेक्ट राइटर या नॉवलिस्ट जो है, ड्रामेटिस्ट नाटककार होता है, वो डायरेक्ट इंट्रोड्यूस करता है अपने कैरेक्टर्स को और अपनी खुद की ओर से कमेंट उस पर पास कर देता है या एक ओमनी प्रेजेंट नरेटर के रूप में काम करता है। एंड इन दिस काइंड ऑफ टेक्निक वी फाइंड दैट द राइटर is working as an omnipresent narrator as he knows everything about his characters. So this is the art of characterization in the form of telling and showing. Let us come to another literary term, symbol. According to Oxford English Dictionary, symbol is something that stands for something else. Symbol is a kind of technique, or symbol is a kind of literary term through which we try to say something else by using symbol, not by exact resemblance। ये हू बहू जो है किसी बात की रिजेम्बलेंस नहीं करता है, बल्कि जो है वेग सजेशन प्रदान कर देता है, या कोई हमें एक्सीडेंटल या कन्वेंशनल रिलेशन जो है, कोई घटनावश या पारंपरिक जो संबंध किसी चीज़ का किसी से जोड़ने की कोशिश की जाती है, दिस इज विद द हेल्प ऑफ सिंबल। On the other hand, a sign has only one meaning, but a symbol is characterized by its versatility. If we use sign, this stands for only one meaning. On the other hand, symbol is characterized by its versatility. It is used variously. Symbols provide us with an alternate mode of apprehending the universe, to take hold of the universe. सिम्बल्स जो हैं हमें एक ऑल्टरनेट दूसरा मोड प्रदान करते हैं जिसके माध्यम से हम जो है संसार को अच्छे से जो है समझ सकें, दूसरे मोड्स भी उसके हम देख सकें। लेट अस कम टू अनदर लिटरेरी टर्म, कैनन। The term canon originates in the debate with the Christian Church about the authenticity of the Hebrew Bible and the books of the New Testament. The term canon originated from the debates which were used to be in Christian Church about the authenticity of the Hebrew Bible and the books of New Testament। कि जो ओरिजिनल बाइबल है उसकी ऑथेंटिसिटी को लेकर के, और जो न्यू टेस्टामेंट न्यू वर्जन्स तो है बाइबल के लिखे गए थे, उनको लेकर के जो क्रिश्चियन चर्च हैं उनमें जो डिबेट्स होते थे, वहाँ से ये टर्म निकल के आता है। और इन एकेडमिक्स बुक सोर्सेज विच आर मोस्ट रिलाइड अपॉन, चेरिस्ड एंड रिवर्ड बाय ए पर्टिकुलर कल्चर और ट्रेडिशन आर कॉल्ड कैनोनिकल टेक्स्ट। और जहाँ तक जो है एकेडेमिया में बात की जाए, शैक्षणिक क्षेत्र में बात की जाए, तो जो बुक्स और वो सोर्सेज जिनके ऊपर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हम रिलाई करते हैं, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा जिनको चेरिश किया जाता है, जिनकी बहुत ज़्यादा अप्रिशिएशन होती है, और जिनको बहुत ही रिगार्ड के साथ जो है ग्रेट डिवोशन के साथ देखा जाता है, या जो कोई पर्टिकुलर कल्चर या ट्रेडिशन से जुड़े हुए होते हैं, उनको कैनोनिकल टेक्स्ट कहा जाता है। एज फॉर इंस्टांस, एडवर्ड सईड्स ओरिएंटलिज्म रिटन इन 1970s, दिस इज कॉल्ड ए कैनोनिकल टेक्स्ट for post-colonial literary theory. If you want to study the post-colonial literature or post-colonial theory, Edward Said's Orientalism can work as a canonical text for you. So this is the term canon, uh, which are the books and sources which are most relied upon. Next literary term is our post-colonialism. It can be defined as an area of critical inquiry that examines the culture and modes of representations of previously colonized people. So, under the term post-colonialism, we try to inquiry and examine the culture and modes of representations of previously colonized people। कि जो पहले औपनिवेशिक जो देश रहे हैं वहाँ के लोगों के जो कल्चर है, उनके जो उसको उनके मोड्स ऑफ रिप्रेजेंटेशंस हैं, उनको जो है एक क्रिटिकल इंक्वायरी जो है पोस्ट कॉलोनियलिज्म के अंदर उन लोगों की जाती है, बोथ बिफोर एंड आफ्टर कॉलोनाइजेशन, कि उनका जो कल्चर एंड मोड्स ऑफ रिप्रेजेंटेशंस हैं वो कॉलोनाइजेशन से पहले कैसे था और कॉलोनाइजेशन के बाद कैसा था। पोस्ट कॉलोनियलिज्म हाउएवर डज नॉट स्टैंड फॉर हिस्टोरिकल पीरियड, दिस इज नॉट एनी काइंड ऑफ हिस्टोरिकल पीरियड। पोस्ट कॉलोनियलिज्म डज नॉट स्टैंड फॉर एनी पर्टिकुलर हिस्टोरिकल पीरियड, ये कोई ऐतिहासिक पीरियड नहीं है, बल्कि ये एक ऐसा but rather it refers to disparate forms of representations, reading practices and values of colonized people, asserting the native culture. By keeping in view the native cultures of previously colonized people, we try to refer to disparate forms of representations, reading habits, एंड देयर वैल्यूज़ ऑफ प्रीवियसली कॉलोनाइज्ड पीपल, कि जो पहले कॉलोनाइज्ड पीपल थे उनकी जो आज की जो उनके अलग अलग जो फॉर्म्स हैं उनको कैसे रिप्रेजेंट वो करते हैं, उनके रीडिंग हैबिट्स कैसी हैं, और उनकी जो वैल्यूज़ हैं, नैतिक संस्कार जो वो कैसे हैं, these are all studied under post colonialism. So friends, today we have discussed some important literary terms like plot, character, characterization, symbol, canon, and post colonialism. So these are some important literary terms which are common parts of any literary work, like any novel or any dramatic work. uh, so uh, this is enough for today. Let's meet in our next YouTube video with an with a new topic. Thank you very much.